G'day, Dave here, the Enlightened Plumber, with today's quote: have integrity in everything you do. Have integrity in everything you do. This is from Anonymous, another Nonny Mouse. Okay, having integrity, absolutely important. I totally agree with this. I personally put this as one of my qualities. And with any luck, I have enough of it that that's what everybody else sees. And if not, well, I guess I'm lying to myself. But you need to have integrity in everything you do for that to actually have an impact in your life. And the same obviously applies for me. So I like to think that I have a decent amount of integrity in all aspects of my life. And the reason I say this is that integrity is the ability to stick with what you do. So if you say something, you're going to do it. If you're set up a time to do something, you're going to do it. You're sticking with your core beliefs. So the idea is that, whether it's for you or for myself, that as individuals, we follow what we say or what we believe. And if not, then you tend to kind of filter in through. Someone else comes up with an opinion or a thought, or you read something new, and then, okay, well, I'll flip-flop, I'll change my mind from this, that, and then you sort of lose integrity in that regard. And that's sort of how I deem this. But it's also important to do it in everything you do, and the reason being is you can have, and I could have, extreme integrity in teaching others what they need to succeed in life. So in my career as a plumber, if I teach everybody what I believe the best way to treat a client, a customer is going to be, then this is how I would like everybody else to do it, and I will teach it that way. But then if I went out and I saw a client and I then go, okay, yeah, you know what, look, the time's getting on here, and no, forget doing that or that or that, and we just take shortcuts and cut things. Well, that's not good. And I have big issues myself on things in that regard, for sure. That if a client isn't being treated properly, then my integrity's out to lunch. It's like, no, this is how I mean it to be. And if something crops up, it's like, well, if it's not working for me, okay, so be it. It's not working for me. This is what's right. So let's do that. It could be so if you have integrity, say in your line of work, or I have in my line of work, and then we put that into, say, the home life, and say I went out and I was at a public function, I'm like, oh yes, I love my wife, I treat my wife well, and my family, my kids, I spend all the time in the world with them, and I love them to pieces, that's great. And then I go home and I completely ignore my family, and I sit down and watch TV and eat chips and don't care about anybody's troubles, what's going on in their day. I don't actually spend any real time with them, I'm just there. Well, then I'm out of integrity. And on a public side, people may not see that, but over time, generally there's little spots that filter out in your life and that other people get, and they're like, something's not right here, I don't believe it. And then you lose all faith and trust, and this is part of character. So it is important to have, if you're going to have integrity, have it in all aspects of your life. So you can't just be, and I couldn't be, super high integrity in one area and none in another. I shouldn't say that. It is possible, but that's not how I deem things, and I don't believe that you should deem things yourself. So with that in mind, have integrity in everything you do. From Anonymous and myself, Dave, the Enlightened Plumber. Live life well, live it with integrity. Have an awesome one. We'll see you on the next video.